Welcome back to News Hour. I speak to Philip Murgor, Senior Counsel, next. But the Director of Public Prosecution, Noordin Haji, has applied to withdraw murder charges against Sarah Wairimu Cohen and her co-accused Peter Karanja. In a letter dated November 29, that's yesterday, Haji says that his office lost interest in pursuing the case against the two, and Haji wants the matter to be handled via an inquest. The application comes a month after top DCI detective, that's John Gachomo, who was then the head of investigations, disowned his own affidavit. Now, Gachomo said that he had been misled into signing a document that implicated High Court Judge Sankale Ole Kantai in the murder of Tob Cohen by former DCI boss George Kinoti. Judge Daniel Ogembo will, however, rule on this matter on Tuesday of next week. Elsewhere, the DPP has also applied to withdraw a murder charge preferred against gender CS Aisha Jumwa. As an alternative, she will now be state witness in the case. Our reporter Fred Kagonye with these details.
The Director of Public Prosecutions, Noordin Haji, has applied to withdraw murder charges against Sarah Wairimu Cohen and her co-accused Peter Karanja. Haji says that a murder inquest is best placed to deliver justice to all parties. Wairimu was accused of murdering her Dutch billionaire husband Tob Cohen alongside Karanja. Cohen was reported missing on July 2019 before his body was found wrapped in a polythene bag in a septic tank at his Spring Valley home in September 2019. The move by the ODPP comes a month after her lawyer Philip Murgor called for fresh investigations to be conducted into the matter, after a senior DCI detective, John Gachomo, denied an affidavit that he sought to prosecute High Court Judge Sankale Ole Kantai over the murder. Gachomo at the time said that he was misled to sign the document that implicated Sankale by former DCI boss George Kinoti. This is the latest of case withdrawals that continue to shine the light on the bad blood that existed between Noordin Haji and former DCI boss George Kinoti over the handling of case files and prosecution of certain individuals. Judge Daniel Ogembo will rule on the application by DPP Haji on Tuesday next week. An inquest is a judicial investigation into the circumstances of a sudden, unexpected or unexplained death. The purpose of inquest is to determine the cause of death, whether a crime has been committed, and if a crime was committed, whether there is sufficient evidence to prosecute any person. Elsewhere, the Gender Cabinet Secretary Aisha Jumwa will now be a state witness in a case where she had been charged alongside her bodyguard with the murder of Jola Gumbao. The application was made orally during a virtual mention of the case, with the judge Ann Oginjo directing the ODPP to formally withdraw the charges on December 21, detailing the reasons why. Fred Kagonye, KTN News.
All right, let's put this to context.